Batman the Animated Series Season 2 Episode 28 titled Harley and Ivy. And this episode is the final episode of Season 2, and this episode is fun and entertaining. It has some really good animation, probably the most like quick animation I think I have seen for the show so far. But also it dealing with very mature subject matters, because the episode is all about Joker kicks Harley out after her messing up, and then Harley bumps into Ivy and the form of a friendship. But the problem is Harley is still thinking Mr. J, and this is probably the first time I think in this show, and probably ever, this was the first time they hinted that these two were together. Like Joker and Harley were a thing, that they were, they were a thing, but Joker was also abusive, and not verbally but physically as well. And Poison Ivy immediately questions like, why are you still with this dude? Like, really, he beats you up, he kicks you out, he treats you like shit. Why are you still with this guy? And of course she's doing the typical, oh, you know, he might be a little bit tough, but I know he loves me. You know, she's doing all the stereotypical abusive tropes, which is a real thing. I mean, it's not like, oh dear, the stereotypical blah. No, it's actually what will abusive women or abusive people oh, but you know, Poison Ivy is constantly being that. She's is the person who's like, you know, stuffed men, you know, men are, you know, illiterate, don't give a shit about Joe, don't give a shit about man. Let's us two just want our stuff, let's do our things, stuff all men. And when that happened, I'm like, I felt like, yeah, like I was doing fist pumping, and I said like, yes, I was on board with Harley and Ivy, and how like on board and what they were going through, and to the end, when the ending happened, you know, when, spoiler, Joker fires Harley, is that whole thing about like, you just feel the stakes, you feel what's going on, and you feel the danger that Harley and Ivy are in. And then of course, you know, there's a part where like Joker gasses Ivy, and of course Ivy is a loser, she can't get poisoned, right? And it's like, oh shit. Batman's barely in this, but you know, just because the dynamic between Ivy and Harley is such good stuff, you really don't care that Batman's barely in this, and that's what I think makes a good season final.